Are you busy looking at something else on the screen there, bro?
Yeah, I was looking at something else. I didn't realize you were starting, and I was in the middle of something. Go
So,
on then.
hello everybody doesn't really kind of kick in that fact that we're starting. Fine, don't worry about it. Hi everybody, and welcome to another Don't Worry Beer Happy. We are looking at German beers, series 5 and 6, and we are investigating to see who's won in the battle of Liverpool teams. We've done this on other occasions. He's smiling because he knows full well he tends to win, but we've done Germany and we've done Leeds. And this time we thought, which beer represents what player for Liverpool? My team. So how are you feeling, Dave Dee? You confident? Confident in the win this time? Have you cheated enough to get you over the edge?
Well, I think first
Yes.
of all, you're probably going to regret saying those words, and
Mhm.
secondly, I think it's pretty close.
Let's have a look at your Liverpool team then, bruv. See how it stacks up.
Well, first of all, I've sprung a surprise, a tactical surprise.
You've cheated. You've added a player in there that we didn't know about. That would be part.
No, I've in the previous two teams, I've gone for my
Oh,
trusted 4-4-2.
you've gone for 4-2-4.
I've gone for a 4-2-4.
Oh, your
No,
subs look
so
strong, don't they? I mean, Mark Lawrence, we don't see much nowadays on from the TV, but your subs look strong.
yeah, it's a good team. The only problem I've got really
Yeah.
is that I've got a lot of experience.
Yeah.
Notice the number of appearances.
Yeah.
I have got a lot of goals, but because they played so many games, the goals per game is quite low.
And when we look at the scores, there's no real kind of weak beer in those two series, was there?
No, the scores overall were really good.
Yeah.
Particularly in Series 6, which ended up with the highest average score of any of the series we've done.
Mm. How did you
Yeah,
find it matching those up with the Liverpool players?
I found that quite difficult
Yeah.
because you had to think about it differently.
Yeah. Well,
You know, I mean, some of them were
you probably
quite
thought most
easy.
Liverpool players were shit, weren't you, really?
Well, that's not what I meant,
Oh,
but I mean, some of them, like the Hackashaw animator,
yeah.
because that was a strong beer. What was it, 8% or something like that?
Yeah.
That was quite easy to match because Jerry Byrne was, a strong type player.
Yeah.
But when it came to the Kapuziner um, televising, I did struggle a bit with that, trying to match that to a player because as a beer, that was really good, and I wasn't quite sure who. This they didn't have, and I don't think they've had many out and out flair players, have they?
No, I mean, I was looking at your subs and thinking that's a really strong. If you think of the the marks out of 10, that's really quite a strong subs bench. Whereas in the
Yeah.
other series, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, some of those would have hit the first team. What your team does show me is that I need
Yeah.
to be a bit more ruthless when I say I'm going first. Because Mo Salah would have hit my team, but you nabbed him first because I was too polite.
Yeah,
So
well, I do keep offering for you to go first, and you keep refusing. Now, I mean,
um,
that's
yeah, I have to learn because that's one that got away. Kenny Dalglish, yeah, oh, I mean, there are some players in there that I would have had in mind.
it's your team.
It's my team. I've gone for a 4-2-4. Unlike you, I do go long ball. And in the middle of the park, just to see if I can bully the pants off any other team, I have the usual suspects, Gerard Souness. Enough said, really, on that. You're probably surprised about my goalkeeper.
Yeah, that's a poor choice.
You say poor. I want to look at everything in terms of a Liverpool squad and bring in some of the oldies as well as the newies. So around about 1912, 1915, Elijah Scott. Thing is, even if you think he's slightly weak, they won't get through that because by the time they got past Gerrard, Souness sort of kicked him into the stands anyway, so it's fine. And even if you do get past them, you've still got Alan Hansen to deal with and Jamie Carragher.
Well,
Toshak is a bone of contention between us two because I would have shoved him at the centre back. If Hoopi is injured, I'd have Toshak at the back with that Hansen leading with the elbow. Very good centre back move.
I find your team quite bewildering in a way because you got a good starting 11.
I have, yeah.
Your bench is quite weak.
Oh, that's a bit mean. I've got Jan Molby. If you want to slow the game up, Jan Molby's your man.
Yeah, I'd say your bench was weaker than my bench.
No, no. How can you say that? Super sub. Have you not seen him on the bench? If we need a goal, I guarantee you, he's a goal a game man. This one, he comes on, bangs in a goal.
If you look at the figures, he's a goal every 3 games.
Yeah, but he never came on in those games, did he? No, he did come on. He just never scored. But a goal every 3 games, this man. And so every 3rd game, I'll bring him on as a sub. He'll score.
Well, I mean, I'd like to take the mickey really, but I can't because your team, your squad, has scored roughly 200 more goals in about 1,000 less appearances than mine.
What score are you going to give me? Because this isn't like a 1-0 edging win, is it?
No, I think you wouldn't score a bucket load of goals because my defence is pretty strong. But I'm going to give you a 2-0 win.
2-0, I'd take that. 2-0 is what I was thinking. I had written down. Toshak, far post, bangs it in. Souness and Gerrard bundle over everybody in the penalty box. And Hodgson just taps in a little goal on the rebound.
Yeah,
I'll take that in the 89th minute.